Not that long ago, I was barely earning 50k a year with no idea on how to break out of the cycle and earn more money. It wasn't until I started to learn about finance, and that's when it all started to make sense. So I wanted to break down in simple terms exactly how to do this. There are three ways we can increase our income: trade more of our time for money, upskill in your current job or role by gaining new credentials or skills, starting a side hustle or business. Trading more of your time for money. This is a great way to increase your income fast. You could be in a job that you enjoy and have options for overtime, weekend work, and or night shifts. In certain jobs, working weekends and overtimes have more benefits. Like here in Australia, we have jobs that award weekends and overtime with time and a half for Saturdays and double time and a half for Sundays. So generally for overtime, if you work anything over 38 hours a week, that will be awarded 1.5 of your hourly rate. So if you are earning $25 an hour, your overtime hourly rate will be $37.50. So say you work 15 hours overtime in 1 week, your pay will be calculated like this: $37.50 times 15 hours of overtime equals $562.50 on top of your normal weekly pay. As you can see, there are great benefits from working overtime weekends, but the only problem with this is that you are not only spending time away from your family, but are also restricted in how much overtime you can work due to there only being 24 hours a day. So time needs to be dedicated to sleep, looking after your health. Giving up too much of your time and or weekends will be very inefficient and detrimental, because it will lead you to be tired, missing out on kids' sporting events, and or burnt out. But if it's only for a short period to speed track your financial progress, then this can be very effective. So it's a fine line to trade your time for money. You have to be smart and work out if maybe working weekends or night shifts for that extra money while you do this next step, and that is upskill. If you feel like you are at your limits in terms of trading your time for money, it's now time to upskill in your current job. So this can mean studying to be a manager or getting a higher education to move up in your trade or move into a new career. By doing this, it will create more leverage for you to earn a higher hourly rate. This is good because you can now start to take back a bit more of your time while still earning the same amount of money as you were. So for example, if you were earning $25 an hour and having to work 45 hours a week because you wanted to earn $1,000 a week, so working these hours, it gives you $1,125 a week. But if we upskilled in our job and moved to a higher paid role, which gives us $35 an hour, you could now drop back to working 38 hours a week, which gives you a weekly salary of $1,330. So you've gained 7 hours back in your life and earned $205 more. Higher hourly pay equals less trading of your time. Ultimately, we want to trade less of our time for money and find a career that is meaningful and gives us the freedom to do what we want each day. We can also look at learning a new skill, and this can be learning to do YouTube videos or creating an e-commerce page. When we learn these skills for the digital space, we start to enter a world where we can scale our skills at a higher level, because this will get eyes on our channels or websites around the clock. Creating digital products or digital content doesn't have a normal 9 to 5 limit. It's essentially running itself 24 hours a day. And once you learn this, it opens up an endless amount of opportunities. But this still requires you to learn and put in the hours. But once implemented, this can be an incredible way to get more of your time back. So to break that down, you are passionate about property. So you learn how to make YouTube videos on property and property investing. your channel reaches a point where you have the 1,000 followers and 4,000 hours of watch time, and you can now monetize your channel. So every time someone watches a video with a short clip of an ad in it, that creates ad revenue. It takes the initial work to produce, film, edit the video, but then that video goes to work for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with no rest. So as you become more efficient in making videos, this will create a work day where you will have more time while still creating the same, if not more money than you had when you were trading your time for money at a normal job. But we wouldn't just leave our jobs to start this new venture, which brings me to my next step, starting a side hustle. Starting a side hustle doesn't mean you have to start a new hobby or passion. It could simply mean branching off into new areas of your main job. So for example, you could be a tattoo artist that sells flash sheets or sample tattoo ideas through Instagram, or you could even start a YouTube channel sharing your day in the tattoo shop. So side hustles can really just mean creating a new source of income off of your main job. If you are passionate about something outside of your main job, then that's a perfect way to see how you can create value for other people who are interested in that same thing that you are passionate about. It could be finance like this, or property investing, or even gardening. There are so many opportunities nowadays. It just takes time and persistence to get it off the ground. Well, that's it for today's video. I hope you got something out of it, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.